Hello and welcome to the Bowery Poetry Club. How's everyone doing? Good? We're going to have some enthusiasm for no purpose whatsoever. Yeah! All right, make sure you go and get some food up front. Shappy's our bartender, Matt's the barista, and I'd like to welcome Giorno. So let's clap, because we can all do that. All right, welcome John.
Hi, I'm going to read some poems, and the first one I'm going to do I wrote in 1993, and it's called Just Say No to Family Values. On a day when you're walking down the street and you see a hearse with a coffin followed by a flower car and limos, you know the day is auspicious. Your plans are going to be successful. But on a day when you see a bride and groom and wedding party, watch out. Be careful. It might be a bad sign. Just say no to family values and don't quit your day job. Drugs are sacred substances, and some drugs are very sacred substances. Please praise them for somewhat liberating the mind. Tobacco is a sacred substance to some, and even though you stopped smoking, show a little respect. Alcohol is totally great. Let us celebrate the glorious qualities of booze. And I had a good time being with you. Just do it. Just do it. Just don't not do it. Do it. Christian fundamentalists and fundamentalists in general are viruses, and they're killing us, multiplying and mutating and destroying us. Now, you know you got to give strong medicine to combat a virus. Who's buying? Good acid, I'm flying, slipping and sliding, slurping and slamming. I'm sinking, dipping and dripping and squirting inside you. Never fast forward a cum shot. Milk, lemonade, round the corner where the chocolate's made. I love to see your face when you're suffering. Do it with anybody you want, whatever you want, for as long as you want, any time, any place, when it's possible, and try to be safe in a situation where you must abandon yourself beyond all concepts. Just say no to family values. We don't got to say no to family values. We never think about them. Just do it. Just make love and compassion. This next piece is a couple of excerpts from a very long memoir piece that's called The Death of William Burroughs. William died on August 2nd, 1997, Saturday at 6:30 in the afternoon from complications from a massive heart attack he had had the day before. He was 83 years old. I was with William Burroughs when he died, and it was one of the best times I ever had with him. Doing Tibetan Nyingma Buddhist meditation practices, I absorbed his consciousness into my heart. It seemed like a bright white light blinding but muted. I was the vehicle, his consciousness passing through me. A gentle shooting star came in my heart and up the central channel and out the top of my head to a pure field of great clarity and bliss. It was very powerful. William Burroughs resting in great equanimity and the vast open expanse of primordial wisdom mind. I was staying in William's house, doing my meditation practices for him, trying to maintain the good conditions and dissolve any obstacles that might be arising for him at that very moment in the bardo. I had confidence that William had a high degree of realization, but he was not a completely, not a totally enlightened being. Lazy, junky, alcoholic William. Now I had to do it for him. This is a very long piece, and I'm going to skip to another part that's called What Went Into William Burroughs' Coffin with His Dead Body. On Tuesday morning, August 6th, 1997, James Grauerholz and Ira Silverberg came to William's house to pick out the clothes for the funeral director to put on William's dead body. The clothes were in a closet in my room, and we picked out the things that would go into William's coffin and grave, accompanying him on his journey in the underworld. His favorite gun, a .38 snub-nose special, fully loaded with 5 shots. William called it the Snubby. The gun was my idea. This is very important. William always said you can never be too well armed in any situation. Of his more than 80 world-class guns, he often wore it on his belt during the day and slept with it fully loaded on his right side under the bedsheet every night for 15 years. Gray fedora. He always wore a hat when he went out, and we wanted his consciousness to feel at ease dead. His favorite cane, a sword cane made of hickory with a light rosewood finish. Sport jacket, black with a dark green tint. We rummaged through his closet, and it was the best of his shabby clothes and smelling sweet of him. Blue jeans, the least worn ones, were the only ones clean. Jockey underwear and socks. Black shoes, the ones he wore when he performed. I thought the old brown ones that he wore every day because they were more comfortable. But James Grauerholz insisted. There's an old CIA slang that says getting a new assignment is getting new shoes. A white shirt, we'd bought it in a men's shop in Beverly Hills in 1982 on the Red Night Tour. It was his best shirt. All the others were a bit ragged. And even though it had become tight, he'd lost a lot of weight, and we thought it would fit. Necktie, blue, hand-painted by William. Moroccan vest, green velvet with a gold brocade trim, given him by Brian Geisen 25 years before. In his lapel buttonhole, the rosette of the French government's Commandeur des Arts et Lettres, and the rosette of the American Academy of Arts and Letters, honors which William very much appreciated. a gold coin in his pants pocket, a gold 19th century Indian head $5 piece, symbolizing all wealth. He would have enough money to buy his way in the underworld. His eyeglasses in his outside jacket pocket. A ballpoint pen. He was a writer and sometimes wrote longhand. A joint of really good grass. Heroin. Just before the funeral, Grant Hart slipped a small white paper packet into William's pocket. "Nobody's gonna bust him," said Grant. William, bejeweled with all his adornments, was traveling in the underworld. I Kissed Him, an early LP album of us together, 1975, was called Biting Off the Tongue of a Corpse. I kissed him on the lips, but I didn't do it, and I should have.